Oh, welcome back, chaps. This is episode 16 of my Leeds United save, and it's basically just going to be a little small video of the end of the season, how the results went at the end of the season, and the transfers I've made ready for the new season. I have played a couple of games in the new season and all the friendlies, but I'll do that in the next video when I play a game into the season that I'm on. But this is just basically a catch up of where I went. So the last time I was here, we won 1-0 against Inter Milan, but went out on away goals, which was gutting. And then after that, we went to play Stoke in the FA Cup semi-final. Comfortable victory, really. 2-0 against Boros. What is happening? 2-0, 2 goals for Boros. And then we played Aston Villa away from home and won 2-0, 2-1. Fletcher and Boros scoring. And then we went to Norwich and got completely fucking stuffed. I don't know why. I don't seem to be able to beat Norwich, but the less said about that, the better. Then we beat Leicester 2-1. Isla got sent off 73 minutes, then we scored 2 goals without him. Becoming a bit of a liability, if I'm honest, Isla. And then we played Man United, which I've never beat Man United on this, I don't think. And Alexandra Kolarov got sent off with the score at 3-2 to us, and then Fletcher bagging 2 more to make it a comfortable victory at 5-2. Then we went away to Arsenal and lost 3-1. Vieto on this game is an absolute beast. I don't know where he's from, who he is, or what he's like in real life, but he carved us to pieces. He's not even 5-star rating, but absolutely tremendous player. Let's took me right back. And then after we lost to Arsenal, we had the last game of the season, which we played West Ham, which was comfortable. I did actually put out some fringe players, like both 2 young centre backs there. Brought Boros on, Chris Wood on, and that set us up to finish 4th. We did finish 4th quite comfortably. We finished 4th. I won't show you the table because I don't want to show you how the table's going and how many games I've played already in this season. I'll save that for the next episode. And then we went to the FA Cup final to play against Arsenal, and Kuki, as you can see, an absolute blinder, scoring 5 goals. He definitely picked up the pace on what was the last game of our season. But anyway, so through the summer, we qualified for Champions League, the Champions Cup as it's called in this, and Massimo did give me a bit of a war chest. He gave me 30 odd million, 40 odd million. But then Stoke came in for Paul Dummett, and then I noticed in their team they had Kieran Tierney, who I've heard becomes a bit of a wonder kid. Not playing brilliant at the minute in the games we have played, so I managed to offer him 7.5 million and Paul Dummett for Kieran Tierney, and they accepted. And then Jesus, I wanted to get him from Real Madrid. For some reason, he had a buyout clause which was higher than that, and they actually accepted a lower offer. But he did request the transfer when I put interest in him. And then Telemans, or Yori, we'll call him Yori from Southampton. He's another one that the name's been touted around, but some of his stats are absolutely phenomenal. Passing, technique, tackling's a bit low, but it's not the kind of player he is. He's actually outplaying Asensio at the moment, so. And I knew I needed to shore up my defence. Jesus was brought in as that. He's a bit one more for the future. And then I've got this lad for the future, signed from somewhere in France. We'll just say somewhere in France. But if you look at his stats, paid £5 million for him. He's already got some good mental stats. He's got good aggression, anticipation, heading, marking, tackling. Not bad for an 18-year-old. But it's this main one here. Work rate 13, but 19 determination. Usually, when you get a wonder kid, if they have high determination, that means that they're going to help fulfil their potential, because they're obviously determined to work their ass off and get there. So I'm going to chuck him in with some cup games and the Football League trophy and things like that. I won that last season and the FA Cup, but the Football League trophy I don't think I'm going to take as seriously this year, because obviously it nearly crippled half my squad with all of them going last year. So then Emmanuel Mamamana, we'll call him Mammy, he was brought in. How much did I pay for him? 24 million rising to 27, so I paid pretty much his value for him. But 23 years old. It says he's playing at current potential, but I think I can squeeze a bit more out of him before he turns 25. But tackling 17, heading 16, determination 16, positioning 16. In pre-season and the first few games I've played, he is actually a cracking player. At the minute I'm playing him with Arazo, who's the captain, and then bleeding the other youngsters in, but he's definitely one to take over as captain, I do believe. What's his leadership like? Well, leadership 12. Maybe not. Maybe he won't be a captain, but he's definitely a leader on the pitch. So obviously, then there's outgoings. This one, absolute gobsmacking. Diego Poyet didn't really play for me last season, and Arsenal came in. I think they were 20, but to 40, and then they went to 31.5. So I got some good money for Diego Poyet. Then Real Madrid came in for Glenn Matthews, who is a bit of a, for me, he was a bit of a wonder kid. He's got some good stats. He's only valued at 3.2 million. So I don't know what they saw in him. Calvin Phillips went to Bayern Munich. He spent a lot of time last season on loan with a German team, so I don't know if he's impressed or whatever. They came in for him, but then Liam Bridcott I actually had to sell. I tried to sell him, he won't get in game time. It won't fair, he's 30 now. So I put him out on loan. Not out on loan. I put him out on the transfer market and sold him for £5 million. All in all, I got £63 million in transfers, £80 million spent. And I think I've still got £10 million left. And then the rest of them all just went out on loan. Tyler Denton, Kolarov and Chris Wood went out on free transfers. It wasn't fair to make Chris Wood sign a new contract. He was getting no game time whatsoever. So anyway, that was the team that we had. Squad. We'll have a look at club history. I'll show you. Records. Oh, it's in players. It's not. It's in records. Players on here. Highest average rating last season, 7.63. Antonio Sinabria. Youngest player. Fans Player of the Year was Kuki again. The player of the season was in fact Sanabria, and then Fletcher won Players Player. So all in all, it was the front three that are absolutely beasting it. The other good news is this young man got a work permit, 19 years old, 20 determination, and look at them stats. He's going to be an absolute world beater when he gets going. So my front three at the minute are Kuki, who is phenomenal, Coledio, Sanabria. Fletcher's on the bench because he's injured, and then I've got Boros, who is another regen, who is just quality, quality. He's only saying 3-star potential, but last season, where's his history? Last season, 23 appearances, 12 goals in the Premier League, and he was, how old is he? Is he 18? He's either 18 or 19 now. 19, so he would have been 18, and he's banging that many goals in. I'm pretty sure that's more than 3-star potential. But anyway, this video was just a quick catch up of where I've got and how I've got through the summer. But later on I will record a proper video, get that uploaded, and show you how we're doing in the current. So you can see there that I'm first, but you don't know how many games I've played. Could have just played one and won it. Might be the only team that's played, you never know. You'll have to wait and see. So anyway, enjoy the video, give it a like. Well, as you've sort of gathered by now, I've merged the two videos into one to save upload time and to save you having to view two different episodes. So the first part of it that you've just seen is the end of last season, and this is the beginning of the new season. I haven't made any more transfers since the first part of the episode. However, I have been scouting this guy, Rodolfo Pizarro, which if you look at his stats, the thing I've got is Isla wants to leave down the right hand side. He's been a bit of a bitch really, he's moaning. But I've just had my attention brought to this guy. He's only got 3-star potential. But if you look at them stats, they are pretty phenomenal really. I'm shocked, absolutely gobsmacked. So I've put a cheeky £7.5 million bid in for him. I haven't got the money at the minute, but if I can get him for that sort of price, I can sack off Isla and get rid of the whiny little bitch. He's 31 now anyway, but they piss me off when they moan. He wants to go somewhere for more money. I'm not going to pay a wing back 150 grand or whatever it is he wants. I am debating, after a few more episodes in this season, doing a video on Wonder Kids and Wonder Kids I've discovered in the game, some that I've played against and some that I have currently developed. Obviously I've got my front three of Ashley Fletcher, Kuki and Sanabria. I've also got Kalidio, but I haven't really developed him. He's been on loan. I've just sort of felt lucky that he's come in 4 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists. My strikers are just ace. I don't know, I just keep discovering these amazing wonder kids really. But anyway, on to what the start of the season is. Up to now, the next game I've got is Man United away, and for anyone that's following the episodes, you'll know that I've got a fucking dreadful record when it comes to recording games. So when you see my schedule, you might question, why the fuck is this idiot recording when he's on this kind of run? That's my schedule. As you can see, them ones are friendlies, but that's some beating Atletico Madrid. This was a China tour I did. This one was part of a youth player. I had to play him as part of the clause of the contract, so to speak. This one, Sampdoria, pretty sure they were in... No, they weren't. I'm pretty sure they were in the European Cup. They might have been. I might be lying. But either way, good results. Then I went on the Charity Shield against Arsenal, where Danny Welbeck got 2 for them. We got lucky with an own goal to equalise. Then Sanabria, Cookie and Arazo. And then 4-1 drumming of Southampton. Kalidio, Gustafsson, Sanabria and Fletcher with the goals. And Christian Benteke scoring 1 for them. And then Liverpool, a team I rarely beat. Liverpool, they sort of thorn in my side usually. Kalidio with 2 and Kuki with 1. Still scoring the goals, Kuki, still doing the business. And then we went to play. I got probably the worst Champions Cup playoff that you could have got really. I got Juventus. First leg away at Juventus, and we actually won 5-4. Kuki getting 2, Gustafsson getting 2, and Ronaldo Vieira getting 1. However, Ronaldo Vieira set up Gustafsson's second goal in what can only be described as an absolute fucking worldie. He hit the ball from well outside his own area and hit the post, and then Gustafsson got a cheeky tap in. But what we will do is I'm going to play the Man United game with you lot watching. So, wish me luck. I will see you on match day. And here we are at match day. So I've gone with my standard 4-3-3. Ronaldo Vieira is a box-to-box midfielder. Gustafsson, advanced playmaker. Lewis Cook coming back from an injury. Just a central midfielder. As you can see, Man United have spent probably a shit ton more money than I have on players. So their quality shines through a little bit more than... probably a little bit more than ours does. So I don't know really what I'm expecting. I've changed to a bit more closing down to try and win the ball further up the field. The 3 attackers I've got have got much better at tackling and off the ball, so we'll just go with the normal. I have faith. I do have faith, I'm not lying, it's not just a glitch in the game. I have faith in him every time I go out. Mauricio Isla, he's on his way out. I've just had a bid accepted for him. Wanyama's also gone to AS Monaco as he wanted. Didn't even do a season with me, lazy bastard. But anyway, off we go. Man United kicking off. Game's lagging a little bit. Just slow down the match highlight, see if that helps. Vieira winning the ball back. First highlight gone. As you can see, Cook is still coming back from an injury, but there's quality in there, and the Roses derby means a lot to him, young Leeds lad. So Man United having the first shot, getting a fair bit more position than us. I've left it on attacking, but if they start becoming dominant, I'll lower it down. I don't want to sit back, but then I don't want to get absolutely hammered. If we get a draw, I'll be happy. If we get a win, I'll be bloody ecstatic. So Man United, it's between Man United and Arsenal. Fuck. Between Man United and Arsenal for who are the favourites for the title this season. So to get some points against these, having already beat Arsenal, granted it was in the Charity Shield, but it proves that they're not unbeatable. When Man United last season, I think they did spank us, apart from in one of the cups where they fielded a few youngsters. Oh yeah, I'll just give them passionate, encourage. Just tell them to keep going. No highlights as of yet, apart from the first one. Sanabria has gone off injured, and Fletcher, and here's the first highlight to Pogba. Ooh, Mamana wins the ball. Santon, play the ball. Play the ball. Don't piss around with it in there. Rashford on the ball. Too easy. Absolutely too easy. Fucking disgrace. Same old shit. I've spent nearly all of my transfer budget this time on shoring up my back four, and it still lets goals in like there's no tomorrow. Starting to think maybe my tactic of 4-3-3, score as many goals as I can, isn't slightly as defensive as I'd like it to be. Oh, we're going to get to half time. 1-0 down. I will tell him I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. I'll go aggressive, show me something different in the second half. Looking fired up. Let him go out. Right, come on boys, we've got to go out on this half. We've got to show them why. Man United haven't let a goal in yet this season, so that'll be something. They have only had two games and won them both 1-0. And they're nowhere near us against the calibre of teams we've had. Right, Cookie puts the ball in. Mama, Cookie. Yes! Get in, Fletcher. Is he onside? It's all good. Gets dead confusing having Cook. I call Cook Cookie, but then I've got a player called Cookie, which very confusing. Right, anyway, so just straight after half time we are 1-1. It's the most exciting part of the season, this one for me, I think. Right at the beginning, transfer window's still open. Got to keep hold of some of your big players. Picking up yellow cards like there's no tomorrow. I don't know if you've realised in recent episodes I always moaned that my right back and my left back always got booked and then booked again. It turns out that they were actually set on tackling extremely hard and time wasting for some reason, so that probably explains it. So I've took that off. Right, do I take Cook off? Do I take him off? I'll put Yuri on for Gustafsson. And I'll put this lad on. I'll give this lad some game time. I don't want Mings to get sent off. That's the last thing I need. That is all my subs gone though with half an hour left to play. Not sure if that's a stupid thing to do. Anyway, come on Leeds, can we grab a winner? We are dominating now in terms of shots on target. They've still got the possession stat though, but that is slowly creeping back towards us, I think. Kooky offside. Should have took Lewis Cook off. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. I don't know if it is. Can we hang on or do we go for it? Sod it. Come on, boys. Go for it. Go for it. 5 minutes remaining. Just one highlight. One highlight. Oh no. No, 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 no. Clear, 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 clear. Not Griezmann. Griezmann. Close the ball down! Fucking hell. Just give him all the time in the world. Close it down. Oh, fuck off. Why did I bring him on? Every game I brought him on, he's done something fucking stupid. Send him back to fucking Stoke. Absolute piss take. Joke. 6.7, he needs more than that. Fucking idiot. Right, this is going to be it. Whistle's going to go, oh, fuck off. Fuck off, you dirty mank bastards. Oh. I'm far from pleased with that result. Fucking idiots. What was it? 6.7, I want to give him that. Maybe I'm being harsh on him. It was a bit of a deflection. But anyway, so that was the first loss. Bit of a piss take. I'd rather not lose to Man United, but we are still sitting third in the league after 3 games. But I am well and truly fucked off. What minute did he score in? Like 89? Joke. Well, not be popular today's visit as he is appeared to be rather biased towards the host. Who'd have thought that? Man United getting every fucking thing. Right, anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to sulk. Leave a comment in the comments if you have any recommendations or anything you want to see, or any Wonder Kid jump to include in my Wonder Kid video. And if you're new, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, share the page. But anyway, ciao for now.